So, Moritz Hunziger, it's nice to have you here in Kyiv, Ukraine.
Yes.
At, Wisconsin International University in Ukraine, or Mikołajczyk University in Ukraine. I would rather like to ask you some questions, especially pertaining to the opportunities abroad of our Ukrainian students, or Ukrainian and international students. So, what are some exchange programs, or what are some transfer opportunities for students from our university, for example?
Well, the best to exchange is, of course, if you speak a language.
Yes.
So they must speak English very well, and it does not change. It does not hurt to speak other languages too.
Yeah.
But speaking English opens doors. Yeah.
Definitely.
You had this representative of the German Academic Exchange Service. And they have a fantastic program, DAAD. You can look it up in the internet, and you find dozens of proposals how to study abroad in Europe, especially in Germany, and to make a career.
I was looking through that. I was looking into that as well, and I found that there are, the proposals are becoming increasingly numerous towards towards the higher end of higher end levels of education. So for bachelor level, there's barely almost anything, and then there's more for masters and the most of programs.
Of course,
for
I mean actually,
doctorates.
it's hard to survive in the new Europe with only a bachelor degree.
Yeah.
So what you should do is make both fast bachelor and master, and then look for opportunities abroad, gain knowledge, make a short, quick career, and come back to the country and strengthen Ukraine again. That's actually the idea. Yeah, the country needs changes, and these changes must be produced by academics who learned how businesses and other enterprises are working successfully out of the country.
And if we think about the future perspectives of Ukrainian and German relations, how do you think they'll develop?
Oh, they're absolutely excellent. I mean, Ukraine has a lot of sympathy in Germany. Germans are not really upset, but they are sad about actions from Russia against Ukraine. We cannot understand how somebody just takes pieces of land from another country. We are in Europe. Ukraine is the largest European country. And we cannot even think about a European future without Ukraine. Just recall the relevance of the Ukrainian Orthodox Patriarchate with Filaret leading it. He is known to millions of Germans as a moral integrator of Eastern Europe in our continent.
Yeah. So it is your firm belief that with the newly acquired knowledge and the facilitation of better relations between Kyiv and Berlin, our countries and our youth will be able to flourish and build our nations.
Well, you have a good example. You have the city partnership between Kiev and Munich.
Yeah.
They both have the same symbol, the Archangel Michael, which is also the symbol of our German armed forces, unfortunately. So the very close relationship, but it's necessary that Ukrainians travel more, that Germans learn more about Ukraine. It's just 600 kilometers from my state of Hessen, where Frankfurt is, to Ukraine. You can go there by car. It's 2 hours with the plane. It's half the time you go from Frankfurt to city somewhere at the coast of Greece, you are almost twice from Frankfurt travel to Ukraine. So you're nearby, but the country must do more public relations for itself. You have fantastic summers, you have beautiful nature. I spent once a vacation at Svitjaz Lake in Volyn, former Habsburg-governed area, Lvov, as Russians say, Lemberg, as we say, beautiful sights and cities. You just must start to tell foreigners how beautiful this country is.
To be able to sell yourself properly.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Be more involved in.
Do PR for yourself.
Yeah.
Start now.
Of course. So, what are some universities that we can transfer to students from Ukraine?
Well, I'm, for instance, since many years working at the National Pedagogical Dragomanov University, almost next door. We have very close ties with Austrian, Swiss, German universities. It's a question of individuals who you talk to, ask them for help, and make connections, and go out, meet people, communicate, and tell them what you want, and try to achieve as quickly as possible some relationships which are stable enough that you get something started. Yeah, the company I'm heading, for instance, has a big IT staff in Dnipro. We are starting an IT staff now in Kiev. Broca Parfums is a very well-known perfume retailer, and it's a question of initiative of well-educated, charismatic people who want to do something and to tell these third parties and go ahead, robota, robota.